Sunday, our last day, going over the 7 spiritual laws of yoga by Deepak Chopra and Dr. David Simon. Today, Sunday, ruled by the sun, and the law for today is the law of pure potentiality, and that is governed by your crown chakra. So, the first spiritual law of success is the law of pure potentiality, which states that at the core of your being, you are pure awareness. This realm of pure awareness is the domain of all possibilities and underlies creativity in all its forms. Pure consciousness is your spiritual essence and the source of your joy in life. The realm of pure potentiality is the home of knowledge, intuition, balance, harmony, and bliss. Giving rise to thoughts, feelings, and actions, it remains undisturbed. This domain is the womb of silence that gives birth to all forms and phenomena in life. It is your essential nature. At your core, you are pure potentiality. The silent, ever-present witness is your true self. The experience of the self, or self-referral, means that your internal reference point is your soul rather than the objects of your experience. The opposite of self-referral is object referral. In object referral, you are influenced by what is happening outside the self, which includes situations, circumstances, people, and things. In object referral, you need and therefore are constantly seeking the approval of others in order to feel comfortable and worthy, because in object referral, your thoughts and behavior are always in anticipation of a response. It is a fear-based state of being. The ego is your internal reference in this state of object referral. The ego, however, is not who you really are. Rather, it is your social mask, the roles you are playing. At one moment, you play the role of a friend, and the next, the antagonist. You play the role of a child in the presence of your parents, and the role of a parent when you are with your children. You play one role when speaking with your supervisor and another with those you supervise. Your social mask thrives on approval, strives to control, and is sustained by power. The corollary of all this is that your ego lives in fear of losing approval, control, and power. By your true self, your soul is completely free of these things. It is immune to criticism, fears no challenge, and feels neither beneath nor above anyone. Your soul recognizes at its deepest level that everyone else is the same in different disguises. During the practice of yoga, the law of pure potentiality reminds us that every movement emerges from the silent field of infinite possibility. The more powerful the silence, the more effective the movement. Every movement is a vibration, a wave on the ocean of life. The deeper the connection to the depths of the ocean, the more powerful is the wave that arises. And here are your 3 things to do. Your 3 things to do to enliven the law of pure potentiality in your life. Cultivate stillness in your body and mind. By quieting the mind in meditation, you will learn to directly experience the field of pure awareness, where everything is inseparably connected with everything else. Observe from the inner stillness of your soul the dynamic activity of the world. Take time each day to commune with nature and silently witness the intelligence within every living thing. Watch a sunset, listen to the sound of the ocean or a stream, or simply smell the scent of a flower. From the peace of your inner silence and through your communion with nature, you will experience joy and reverence for the eternal movement of life in all of its manifestations. And the 3rd, practice non-judgment. At the beginning of each day, say, "Today I shall judge nothing that occurs," and remind yourself that self-acceptance is the source and goal of yoga. When you are constantly making judgments, including of yourself, as things being right or wrong, good or bad, you create turbulence in your internal dialogue, which constricts the flow of energy between you and the field of pure potentiality. Non-judgment cultivates silence in the mind, which gives you direct access to the field of pure potentiality. And the mantra, whose vibratory qualities resonate with the law of pure potentiality, is Om Bhavam Namah. I am absolute existence. And in the seventh center, known as Sahasrara, your crown chakra is visualized as a lotus flower at the crown of the head. And when the lotus unfolds its petals, the memory of wholeness is restored. You remember that your essential nature is unbounded and that you are spirit in disguise as a person. This is the full expression of yoga, the unification of being with action, of universality, tricky, of universality with individuality. The law of pure potentiality governs the seventh chakra, and when your roots are receiving nourishment from the earth in the first chakra, the root chakra, your creative juices are flowing into the second, sacral chakra, and your intentions are empowered in your solar plexus chakra. And your heart is open and exchanging love with those around you in the fourth chakra. And you are spontaneously expressing your highest self in the fifth chakra. And you are in touch with your inner voice through the sixth chakra. And the energy moves into the crown chakra, and you remember your essential nature as infinite and unbounded. The thousand-petal lotus flower unfolds, and you know yourself as a spiritual being temporarily localized to this body and mind. As you recognize the universality underlying your individuality, you gain access to your full potential. Your identity shifts from local to non-local, from constricted to expanded. Fear and anxiety dissipate because you lose your attachment to specific outcomes, trusting that the universe is unfolding in the most evolutionary way possible for you. The color of the seventh chakra is violet and is associated with a sense of compassion that comes from recognizing another as a reflection of yourself. The sense is the interlight that radiates from the eternal flame of sacred wisdom. I'm just really getting tongue-tied today. Maybe I should do some like voice exercises before I start doing these things. Tip for next time. The sense of the inner light that radiates from the eternal flame of sacred wisdom. The mantra to nurture the seventh chakra is Om. So thank you so much for everyone that's joined me on this lovely reading of the 7 spiritual laws of yoga. The laws every day of the week. If you've missed any, they're on my page. And also, if you haven't already, why don't you go ahead and check in the description area for my business page and go ahead and like on that, because I'm going to be offering some more content, working on stuff every day, really opening up to my pure potentiality that I was in essence afraid to put out in the world. But that's not doing anybody any good, is it? Hiding and not being your full self. So, happy Sunday, and I hope hope everybody has a wonderful week. I'll see you tomorrow with something. I haven't decided yet, but I'm still going to do daily videos, so tune in.